Hi, I'm Francesca James, the founder of the Great British Entrepreneur Awards and Community. The coronavirus pandemic has caused chaos for many UK businesses, yet the crisis does seem to have brought out the raw entrepreneur in some business owners and leaders. In this series, we're shining a spotlight on and speaking to the entrepreneurs behind businesses who have adopted a plan B or changed their business by pivoting to models to either still serve their customers or help the country in an entirely different way. Could you tell me a little bit about your business pre-pandemic?
So pre-pandemic, we were going into companies and providing companies with wellness programs. Everything is completely personalised. It was going pretty well, to be honest. Companies were looking at doing more in the wellness section.
So everywhere that you would have done business before has shut down, and you're no longer able to meet clients in gyms, or I guess in their homes, even outdoor spaces at the beginning of lockdown. So what changes did you have to make in order to keep your business going?
So we had to completely change everything. We stopped doing it in person, and we stopped the one-to-ones, and everything went online. So it was all virtual. It was all figuring out how to get a system going which would work for our clients, and figuring out how we would do it online.
And how was that journey? Because it's quite a different experience, isn't it? Because I'm guessing, personal training is very much about relationships. So how did you manage to create a product that your clients felt maintained those relationships and service their needs for, in a digital world?
So, I believe we can still provide the same value through the internet and through the screens. As long as we can see our clients and they can hear us, then we can provide the same value. We looked into the software Zoom, and it just changed everything.
Fantastic. So have a lot of your clients now taken on digital training, and do you think it's something that they might look to implement more into their routines going forward as we enter the new normal?
So a lot of our clients have taken on digital training. I'm unsure what it's going to look like in a few months' time. I feel like there's going to be a big divide in that I feel like half of our client base will go back to work and the other half may stay at home. But I personally think digital training is going to be the future. It just saves so much time for everyone.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that it allows you to take on clients in parts of the world or the country that you'd never have had access to before.
Yeah, exactly. So one of our newest clients is actually in Bournemouth, which is quite cool. That's something pretty new.
Brilliant. And where are you based?
North London.
Okay, so that would never have been a client that you've been able to take on and maintain in a pre-pandemic world.
No, exactly. It enabled us to reach out to people that we would never normally be able to reach out to.
And what about your plans for the future? Are you optimistic? Are there new revenue streams that you've managed to create during COVID that you'll continue with? What do you think that looks like for you?
It's hard to say at the moment, but I'm excited, but I'm also very nervous. Just because of that divide, I'm unsure how it's going to look with our client base, and how we're going to push things forwards, how we're going to push it forwards. But I'm also very excited that we could potentially carry on this model and reach out to people in other countries looking to provide this sort of program for their staff.
Yeah, and when you go back to gyms, I guess there's going to be a substantial amount of changes that you're going to have to make there as well. How challenging has that been for you to prepare for what that looks like?
It's been difficult. It's all a waiting game, to be honest. We're sort of waiting on our clients to tell us that we can come back in, because what we do is we provide the gym service to these companies. So they're only small gyms, but yeah, it's all a waiting game and figuring out what they're going to do.
We've seen some true sort of entrepreneurial spirit and resilience over the last few months. It's been a trying time for all businesses, but those that are in the business of bringing people together face to face in premises have had a really challenging few months.
Yeah, I think you just have to push forwards and just keep working at it. I think it's going to be another challenging few months, but I feel like some good will come from it. And as long as you keep going forwards, you're going to find new opportunities, and it should be quite an exciting time.
Yeah, health and fitness does seem to be at the forefront of people's mind quite a lot in lockdown. Have you noticed that trend, that with people being more health conscious and making decisions that focus around that?
Yeah, so a lot more people are training now than they were doing before. I think training is absolutely incredible, not just for your physical appearance, but also mentally. I think it provides so much, and I think a lot of people have shown that it can really help throughout the 3 months. And I feel like a lot of people are going to continue, whether it's at home or in the gym. Unsure of that yet, but I think a lot more people will start to train.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you.